Okay, so for this particular person, I'm using 7 grams of THC, and I'm using 1 gram of CBD isolate. So it's a little different than the one I sent you. I like full spectrum too. We're at a different stage with this guy, so I like the isolate for him. So anyway, here's what I do. I turn the fire down really low. I'm gonna do one of these, and then I'm gonna pause the camera and come back and do the rest, and then I'll do it like that. So I heat it on this under the flame for just a second, and it makes coming out of the tube very easy. Otherwise, it'll take you forever to push that plunger. It's really thick. I'll show you. That's how thick it is. It's really thick. It's so much easier to do this. Of course. Trying to do it one-handed. All right, I'll come back after I have all these in here. Okay, so then I ended up making 2 batches here because I have somebody else I need to make it for. And then I put in some hops. Somebody told me I should be using them. They do something, and I thought, what the heck, they can't hurt, so I use them. And then myrrh, I like myrrh essential oil. It has such a high frequency, but it's really slow to pour, so I take the lid off. And I get about, probably would be equivalent of about 10 drops in there. Raise the frequency. It doesn't have to be any special brand. Okay. And I just use, I'm doing 2 batches, so I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of the oil. And just keep this really low. If it gets too hot, it'll melt your suppository molds. All right, doesn't take much to heat the coconut oil. Your suppository molds will come with these syringes. A little warmer. And that's where you want it. Now that's not enough oil to fill this many molds. But we're going to find out how much oil. Okay. So I'm going to sit here and fill each one of these to the line. Just like that. God, I guess I could show you. I'm so bad with the camera. There's a line on the neck of it. So I'm going to pause it and I'll come back when I'm done with that. Okay, so it gave me enough oil to fill 1 row plus 1. So I need oil for these. So this is how we find out how much. Doesn't matter how much you put in. Okay. Pick up a little more residual THC that's on the bottom of the pan too. rest with just coconut oil. I will come back after all these are just coconut oil. Oops. Sometimes you can't see. Okay, so now I filled all these with regular coconut oil. These have THC. This is 2 week supply, but now I need to get some of this into there. So I don't need the extra coconut oil anymore. Now I have 14 grams of oil distributed among 14 days. Now when I fill these up, every one has exactly the same amount of oil. And that's why I pour it back in. Hopefully I explained it better. So now they're all filled with the exact same oil. So now they just go in the freezer for like 5-10 minutes and they're ready.